All right, YouTubers, it's Shalita. I'm back. So, um, this is going to be a little bit different of a video because I'm actually going to be kind of carrying you all around with me. I typically don't have a whole lot of time to sit down and make the videos like I normally would do. So I said, you know what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to try to make it work, try to make it fit. So please forgive me. I've got my wild out. I'm naturally curly, and I'm like on day 4. I need to wash it and didn't even brush it again. But so anyways, this is what the video is today. Okay, ready? This is what it is. It gets worse, it gets harder sometimes for some people before it gets better. And what I mean by that is you get this surgery, you spend all this money on the surgery, and the first thing you wonder is, why do I feel so big? Why do I not look slim? Why am I not flat as I'd want to be? If you all remember, I had the diastasis recti, so I had the umbilical cord hernia, and I also had the sorry, forgive me. I also had the diastasis recti, umbilical cord hernia, so they had to do that repair. I had the tummy tuck, the belly button repair, and liposuction of the back and flanks. First of all, without a shadow of a doubt, liposuction to me was the worst out of all of it, and even that wasn't that bad. But I'm a little over 3 months post-op, and it's still difficult. I sometimes I get straight up. I am popping up. I'm moving quicker, and I have started to do a little bit more working out. Not as much as I should be, but just kind of taking baby steps into it, and just realizing that it's still a long process. I'm only 3 months, and every woman is not the same. You'll see some women 3, 4, 5 weeks in, and they're like slamming, and it's like, well, dang, why do I still not look that good? Why isn't my incision scar completely faded away? No one is the same. But however, what I have noticed in talking with some of the females that I talk to, it gets worse, it gets tougher before it gets better. Yeah. So give yourself some grace, give yourself some time. It all gets better. I have just tried to keep searing into my brain, into my mind, okay, let me get through a month. Okay, did the month, let me get through 2. Now that I've reached the 3, I'm like, okay, I can't wait for 6 months. Let's see how it looks then. Things can only get better. Eating 100% clean, some people can do that, some people can't. I'm not even gonna lie and sit here and say, do I periodically nibble on the little fun size Snickers? But what I will say is, especially anything salty, if you don't want to feel yourself swelling because you can feel it, especially if you eat something salty, then you'll learn very quickly, maybe I don't need to eat that again. So again, just give yourself some grace. I know some plastic surgeons say stay out of the faja, stay out of the compression garment for a while. I don't agree. I still wear mine sometimes just because it supplies me just a bit of comfort. It just helps me to feel good. So this is with me having something on. If you can see the board here, you can see where I've put in, because just adding a little extra compression, especially on the side, will help contour you. And so hold on, I'll kind of show you like how that looks. But yeah, so I still even sometimes sleep with this thing, and then especially for my back, because of the liposuction, like it feels really good to have something just kind of supporting that area, because it sometimes feels like, I don't know, like Freddy Krueger's just like clawing at your back or something like that. The stomach area, and like I said, I'm over 3 months post-op. That still feels very tight. but as it should. Like I said, I spent all this money. I don't want to be feeling all wiggly, willy nilly like I was before. So tightness is not a bad thing. It'll only get better. It just, for some people, it gets worse. It gets harder before it gets better, and that's just. I just felt like I had to tell someone. I don't know if it's you that needed to hear that or somebody else that you know that needed to hear that, but it just does. It just gets harder and tougher mentally, emotionally, and this surgery can cause depression. It can, to just be real with you. There are some people who go through this surgery and you have to, I don't know how you mentally prepare for it. Honestly, I think by having realistic expectations that this is not a weight loss adventure, the surgery, that's something you probably should have done prior to the surgery or continue after. Or you'd have the surgery and you realize, man, you know what, I want to maximize my results and then do weight loss after. But the surgery itself is not for weight loss. It's not a weight loss cure-all kind of thing. If you go into it with that attitude or mindset, then you will be highly disappointed, just to be real with you. So you just have to remember to give yourself some grace through it. You have to remember to not compare your healing process with not only mine or anybody else's, because then that could cause depression. Just seeing people having greater results quicker, faster than you. People, especially if you're dealing with wound care issues, it's not abnormal, it's not unnatural. It doesn't make your process worse than someone else's in the grand scheme of things. It's just everyone heals differently. So I think maybe having that in your mind, that every video that I watch, every person I talk to that's already gone through it and walked it, I may not have the same outcome as them, and that is okay. It's okay. But communication with your plastic surgeon office is going to be vital in those situations. So I know half the time you guys typically, oh my goodness, I went on my vacation, and so like now I'm like peeling. I got sunburned so bad, and I'm like peeling everywhere. It's like shame on me to have worn black, but okay. So let me show you. And I will say that with these compression garments, sometimes you have to like purchase another one, like re-up, I guess. And I think I'm about to a point where I'm gonna want to purchase another. Lord, I'm dropping all my stuff. But let me show you. So let me turn this around so you all can see. So this is like the whole thing that you see that I wrap around. It's not like it's hard or anything like that. It's very breathable. It allows you to be able to move. And then this is the board. And it's, hard. You can clean it. It doesn't bend or anything like that. But it just definitely offers that support. And then this is like what I'd been saying I was using on the side. It's just that extra foam. But supposedly, and it works. That's why I keep using it. It allows for you to add extra compression to an area. So let's see here. We'll go into my bathroom and let's see, how can I do this? So right here. Okay, so hi, this is me. And I have nothing garment wise on underneath here, just me. And I can't even imagine how much better it'll get. Like it's only gonna get better. They say you see your true maximum results like at 6 months to a year. So I'm just like thinking, dang, I'm only gonna see better results. So like I said, there's nothing on under here. This is me. So I'll go ahead and show you so you can believe me. But yeah, look. you have to just trust the healing process and say, I'm going to just give myself some grace, give my body some grace, and let myself heal. So this is me. Look, right? Right. Like, it's only getting better. I still am bruised a bit, but more so internal wise, like inside wise. Otherwise, everything is really flat. Now, I have that that stud, or it's called a what did he call it? Man, if I didn't want to say it right now, I would be able to. But it's the umbilical cord behind here, a stalk. The stalk. If I eat particular things that make me bloat or something, it will poke out. Not poke out like to where people could see it, but I'm gonna feel the pressure of it. But other than that, I mean, I couldn't be happier at this point. And I was just telling my husband the other day, just think, I haven't even gotten to 6 months yet, so it's only going to get better. And his response was, it's already great. Like, it doesn't need to get any better. And I'm like, but it don't matter because it's going to, right? So it's like, trust the process, give yourself some grace, give yourself some time, and yeah, see, I'm typically wearing like workout type stuff because with having sons, I'm like ripping and running, and then I work from home, so I'm not like having to get all dressed up or anything like that. But look, and for some reason it's not letting me to be able to like change the camera, otherwise I would have done that. But yeah, I'm just super flat, and it can only get better. That's it. That's the conclusion that I've come to. It can only get better. However, it got worse, it got tougher before it got better. And it's still a process. And I'm just going to sit tight, chill out, wait, see what it looks like come 6 months, come 9 months, and then hopefully like I'll see like additionally banging results. I love the way that my clothes feel. I find that I don't need to necessarily wear the compression garment as often as I used to. I don't sleep with it all the time, or the faja. I've got that actually, the bottom 4 rows I can do as far as 3 prongs, and then the top remaining prongs are still, 4, but that's through the Curvy Gals faja. But it's gonna take time too to waist train, and I'm not even trying to like really contour and make my body. I'm grateful just to have not had the diastasis anymore, to not have that mommy pouch. That's something I didn't want. It's a blessing. It shows that I had 2 beautiful sons. I just didn't want to carry it around anymore. But this is greatest that I felt even before. I didn't look this flat since high school. Okay, it's been since high school that I look this flat, because I went to college and you get the the little freshman 15. So I was just like, I thought I was looking good then, and then I look at it now, and I'm just like, I'm looking good. I'm feeling good, and it's getting better. So I will just tell you that it gets harder, it gets worse before it gets better sometimes for some people, and that is okay. Give yourself some grace through it. Don't stress about it. This too shall pass. Regardless, time keeps ticking, so things will get better. You just keep doing everything that you can do. If things aren't going in the right direction, you keep communicating with your plastic surgeon office, and it can only get better. And then you'll be saying, this time last year I was bent over walking with a walker. Another thing, keep some of those old pictures to remind you, like, oh, okay, it may be rough right now, but it does not look like that. And that I have gotten past, and that again, it will only get better. So I really just wanted to come through, talk to you guys. Like I said, it was going to be a little bit different because I needed to be able to walk around, be a little bit more hands free, as far as not necessarily hands free, but not sitting at the desk. And I just wanted to get this out there to you because, like I said, I didn't know if it was you who needed to hear this or someone that you know, but it gets better, as soon as you just really allow your mind to just know that it'll be worse. It'll be rough a little bit before it gets better. So please, for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much for believing in me, delivering these videos, the support that you've given. Please share. Please click subscribe. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I don't have any problem answering questions for you. Share it with others, especially if you got a girlfriend who's going through the same thing or talking about going through the same thing, and you're just like, yo, check out her page, check out her YouTube channel. My goal out of this whole thing is to just be able to encourage women that we can feel good, and that's okay if it means getting plastic surgery. And plastic surgery for everyone may not turn out exactly the same. And again, it's okay, just finding the okay in it for you. So again, please click subscribe. Please continue to share, comment, and like any of them. I greatly appreciate all the support. So thank you so much. Again, I appreciate you all. Till next time, stay blessed.